You could feel it, right? Yeah. And you're not going crazy. No. The timeline just shifted. You see, it's Schumann giving us the evidence of the awakening of Truman. You're not going crazy. You're witnessing the collapse of this world. When we see the evidence, and we could look at the Schumann resonance and what we're feeling inside, the Truman Show ends today. It's good to see everyone getting on the live. Welcome to the Our Everyday Lives podcast. For the conscious and awakened soul, and you're feeling it. You could look at the Schumann resonance right now, right? And you could see that whiteout, and then there's a blackout right in the middle, and that's representing this timeline jump. And the Schumann is the collective consciousness that's being affected, that is waking up. And once you see these little glitches that Truman saw, the show ends. This world is collapsing. The matrix is collapsing. And as we're being blasted with solar flares, we got hit with some new ones. And we're in this Schumann resonance. And Schumann is that evidence. When you look at that, that's that energy that's awakening Truman. You know, once you have a piece of the set that falls, and there are so many people and having conversations with others that I come across in my day-to-day life that are witnessing these little glitches. And you can't go back, just like Truman didn't go back. And we're going to be breaking this down today because the whole world is waking up. You are the true man. You are the true woman, the true ones, not the NPCs, not the ones running in the background. Just like Truman woke up. This is very deep chat today. And I know you're feeling it. And you're not going crazy, just like everyone tried to Remember when they tried to gaslight Truman? I actually didn't watch this movie for a bit of time, and I was called to finally watch it. And if you haven't after today, you should definitely check it out. And a lot of people that saw that movie, they were trying to gaslight Truman, but he knew something was wrong. And this energy, even though the light is not going to fall from the dome, and he sees it right in the street, but it's the glitches that you're seeing in reality, the glitches that you're seeing in society. And once you see these glitches, you can't put it back in the box. Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the support. Anastasia writes, "We're not crazy. These are glitches." Do you realize the show is glitching? It's time to wake up, Ronnie. I appreciate everyone that's on today, listening to the podcast on the live stream. Very grateful if you click the like button. It's going to push this forward because everyone's waking up now. The system needs you to believe it so that it could exist. People don't believe in the system anymore. People don't believe in this reality. Every day when I go to the gym, every day I connect with people. One of my gym buddies was in the supermarket last night, and we never really spoke, and we just stopped grocery shopping to talk to one another. And you see other awakened people that are connected to God, and you say, wow, none of us are crazy. None of us are crazy. They try to gaslight Truman, but when you're connecting with your brothers and sisters, that's the evidence. Truman actually had to go it alone to get to that wall, to get through that fence, to finally escape. But what's better for all of us is that we actually have a community here. And in our lives, you know, the glitches is actually the true unconditional love. And as you see the Schumann, as you see the Schumann spiking, that's your heart chakra. That's that electromagnetic field that's 5,000 times greater than your brain. Happy birthday, K Banks. We love our community here. Happy birthday. Okay? The Truman Show is ending now. And, you know, when Truman was finally getting ready to escape, you know, the construct, that guy was not very strong. He was just creating an illusion. And he made the storm so scary because Truman was getting closer to escaping. So you, the person that's getting this message, when you're looking at reality, and I've been saying this to the community, I know a lot of people are feeling this. You're saying, wait a second, everything is getting worse. The system will do things. The money is going to start, oh, they're going to manipulate these things. The taxes, oh my God, the taxes. Oh, your reputation. Fear of the past. Oh, the things from the past. Here comes the fear, the trauma. You know, Schumann had trauma. You know, a lot of people, I share about persecution implants. The stuff, the traumas from your family lineage. You know, his father was killed in the storm, and he was afraid. He was afraid to explore. How many people? I shared about my journey, right? I moved, I relocated, I changed my life, and there's an ingrained fear. Anyone that wants to improve their life, you could click subscribe today. Check out my full manifestation playlist. This is real stuff that if you push through that trauma, you don't want to explore. You could explore new places. You might not want. Oh, we don't leave our hometown, Truman. How many people? Oh, we don't leave our hometown, Truman. No, we're going to sit still. You have some implant inside of you, trauma, the pain. Oh, we don't go after true love because you could get hurt because you really love that man. So you're going to run away from that divine mask. You're going to run away. It's all fear inside, right? Oh, that's a woman. That's a divine fear. You're gonna have to stop your life because that's your true love. You're afraid. That's the trauma. You understand how it works? When the piece of the set fell, that's what is being shown to the world right now. Not that a literal light is going to fall from the dome, but we're shown a piece of the set, and then there's going to be a person that could come into your life. In the Truman Show, it was represented by Sylvia. Sylvia represents the awakening through love and intuition, the memory of past lives, the memory of love. You might be the divine masculine, and a Sylvia popped up in your life. And just like in the Truman Show, Sylvia popped up to Truman for one day. Here she is. And it's awakening of the love that's inside, like dormant inside of you. Awakening of your intuition. I know her. And she shows up for one day and disappears, right? The Matrix took Sylvia away. And Truman, he said, oh, there's something wrong. There's something wrong in this life. Unconditional love is always the answer. As the Schumann is blasting right now, you feel it in your heart. So you might have Sylvia pop up. That represents the divine feminine Sophia. And Sylvia sparked a deeper awakening in Truman. You could see the set fall, then you see someone and she pops up, but then the Matrix takes her away. And sometimes the Matrix implants programs in that demented brain and you run away. So it's the same thing, and you can't unsee these things. Once Truman saw these things, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of trauma in the collective that's rising to the surface right now. There's a lot of fear and trauma. It's getting louder and louder and louder, but you got to get mad. You got to get mad, bro. Just like Truman got mad. And he said he took himself and he tied him up to the mast of the ship, and he went through the fear, because sometimes you got to say, I can't live this fake life anymore, right? How many people? I can't live this fake life no more. Can't live it. the second, the second you get to that place, the second you see the light fell down, right? You're seeing the news glitch. You're seeing things aren't making sense. It looks like a loop that's on replay to keep me at a certain level. There's a frequency fence trying to hold me back. You can't hold me down, son. Can't hold me down, right? So we're having these experiences. You could see it on the TV. You could see it in your everyday life. You know, the whole set could fall down, or there can be a person. That's a portal. That's the true love that awakens you. And then it hurts. Then the love disappears. And then you go one-on-one, son. You're gonna go one-on-one. And Truman had to go one-on-one, and he went. And you know, the director, the person that was in his ear, right? The chatter. I told you guys about the chatter, right? Fit Brit writes, Michael nailed it 100. If I'm nailing it like never before, I appreciate it if you click the like button. Let's push this forward, because people are waking up right now. You got to wake up, okay? Once the seed of doubt is planted, the matrix is doomed. The seed of doubt. I've been sharing that concept for years. All you have to do, you don't have to be perfect. There's a lot of people, there's spiritual gurus and all this other stuff. You don't have to be perfect. The only thing you got to do is get to this place where you say, wait a second, hold on a second. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something wrong with this world. Something's off. That's it. Once you get to that place where that seed of doubt, and in the world right now, it's getting really wild. This has really been happening really in a post-2020. That was the spark. And it couldn't go on. The show can't go on any longer. The show has to die off. And the more you gave that show your attention, people are pulling back. That's why you have to understand your worth. You got to get strong today, bro. You got to be the lioness, divine feminine. You got to activate that Sophia energy right now. Lift the hammer. Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. Grateful for the support. Anastasia writes, you'll never be the same after divine love. That's beautiful. If you have it in your life, that's beautiful. TJ Bacon, I love you, brother. Thank you so much. TJ writes 100. Yeah, we keep it at 100 on this channel. How you doing? The show makes more chaos of fear to get you to turn back. When we look at the world right now, it's all the drama, it's all the rumors of WARS, right? All the negativity, getting people to battle each other over nonsense. You know, I saw one of the posts from someone in the community on Facebook, and she wrote, if you are arguing over the halftime show, which one you watched, like it's politics, you know that the fluoride is working. Okay? That is this is the world we live in. So there are people that are going to get caught into the polarization. The polarization is going to give you that magnetic charge, going to pull you. And then when you get pulled with the magnetron, right? The chat is laughing, right? It's true. And when you get polarized right now, right? You can't ascend. You can't move up. And you deny yourself. You deny yourself your true power just to explore. I've shared this before. You know, if someone wants to give me a light ship, I would like to go around and go to these unknown lands and stuff and take the camera and video the stuff and bring it back to the community, right? But we can't explore, right? You can't explore, Truman. You got to sit there. You got to sit there. And in our everyday lives, that just might be leaving your hometown. It's time to leave our hometown, kid. When you leave your hometown, that's where the change happens. Then you start growing and expanding. Then you're working on what's called your neuroplasticity. But the heart is blasting right now. The heart can't take this no more. I've been feeling this. I shared it in our Facebook live stream yesterday. Hit me up on Facebook if you haven't already. And we feel it. And there was a reel, and the guy was screaming in the airport. Everyone's acting normal. Don't you see what's going on? Don't you just see the list that was released? Don't you see all the information? And everyone just goes back to normal. And you feel it. And there's people that awaken, and there's some people that are going to reject. They're going to say, oh, nothing to see here. They say that light that fell on the floor in the Truman show. Nah, I didn't see that light. Oh, that divine feminine that sparked the love, right? And then the Matrix took her away, right? Like Sylvia. And then he had I think he had the sweater, right? He had the sweater. Can't go on. Can't go on. Can't have that fake people in your life. Got to have real love. Got to explore new things, right? You're not the show for people. You're not a clown. Oh, everyone look at Truman. Because if you don't have the attention, if they don't have the attention on you, the whole show collapses. So now he's on the ship. Now the guy's saying, turn back. Here's the fear. Here's the storm, right? The boat's going to capsize. And Truman says no. And then he finally gets to that wall. And he said, if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And he walks off and he's gone. And sometimes in our life, we hold on to the Matrix. Oh, my identity, this, that, the other thing. We got to let go today. Let go today. Start living your life. Don't be gaslit. Don't fall for the gaslighting, because they all try to gaslight Truman. But this energy is undeniable. This is the love. This is the intuition. In the past year, our intuition has been awakened. And there are things. So the creator, the director, that's the rational mind. That's that demented brain, that director, right? The director's telling you, turn back, right? And then you have to have faith. And then Sylvia comes into your life. And Sylvia says, oh, wait a sec. Oh, this is what it's supposed to be. I could feel it. And then the Matrix takes her away. And then you're going to get mad, bro. Then you're going to get mad. You're going to say the ceilings for this is, wait a second. These people in my life, these are distractions. That was the real one. That's the real stuff. This is the intuition activating. The Truman Show is over. Everyone's going to write it in the comments today. Schumann activates Truman. That's a good one, right? It's happening. This show is over, kid. So you could click subscribe, grab yourself a cup of coffee, because there's going to be the whole world's going to say, what's going on? We got Our Everyday Lives here. We're here 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day. Just hit the subscribe. Take the journey. It's over. Ralph Haymans, thank you so much. 10th with love. I love you, Ralph. I love you, brother. Thank you. Tadashi 369, thank you so much for the super chat and the support. Tadashi writes, peace and happiness to all. Absolutely. We need peace and happiness and love. Rye1212, thank you for the super chat. Very grateful. Rye1212 writes, love and light to all. Love and light. I love you, brother. I'm very grateful. Trauma kept Truman from exploring. Traumas are coming up. I get it. I know it's tough right now. A lot of people feel this. The trauma is coming up to the surface. But that trauma kept Truman from exploring. That trauma kept Schumann. Stay here, stay put. You have to wake up today. A love for life. You feel the trauma is coming up right now. And this could, you could feel it in your ascension symptoms. You could feel it in your body, your spine. These are dense emotions that you have carried throughout this lifetime and probably from previous lifetimes. What is emotion? It's energy and motion. So if you have traumas and negative emotions, we have to have positive emotions, right? We got to see Sylvia. Hey, there's Sylvia, right? Sylvia, that's my love. That's what I need, not this BS stuff. Wait a second, there's a whole nother, I'm in the set right now. Wait a second, that light fell down. Wait a second, I got to get out of here. I got to find Sylvia and I got to take her and I got to get the heck out of here. That's what we're feeling right now. It's a very powerful message today, and a very powerful moment in the history of humanity. And that's why we also have the Facebook community, because we're all looking at clown world. I gave specific directions how to end the world, because it's not a real world, dude. It's not real. It's a program from the frequencies. And the second you see it, you can't unsee it anymore. Can't unsee these things anymore. Once that light falls, you can't unsee it no more. Once she comes into your life and then it's removed, you can't unsee these things no more. And then there's a stirring inside. But that stirring, that's the refinement that God has given us right now. The Schumann resonance is not a joke. The energy that we're living through, the frequency, is shaking us up. 93% of the function of DNA is responsible for light and sound reception and transmission. You feel this right now. You know the show is over. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. They try to gaslight Truman. This Truman show is over, kid. Can't go on no more. So what does that mean? There's going to be more clown worlds. The chat already knows already. Look, there's going to be more clowns. It's more clowns. They're going to say, send in the clowns. Send in the clowns. That's what they do. I see them. You see them. Once you see them, right, like it's the matrix, it just throws more stuff. It throws more stuff because this world is collapsing. The world is actually being generated from your limiting beliefs in the subconscious mind, all right? So you really, really, very seriously want to watch yesterday's very powerful lesson. Grateful for the feedback. A lot of people resonated. End the world, kid. End it yourself. Anastasia, thank you for the super chat. I'm back again, refined by the fire. We've all been refined by the fire. Last year was a tough year for many people. This is the one year. This is the year that the whole world gets reset. Did you know this? This is year one. So what was last year? Last year was the 999. It's over year, kid. So you might have had some difficult stuff, and it really got you to reflect. It got you to reflect on your life. You say, what's really important in life? You're gonna feel the pains that are coming up to the surface. You're gonna meet Sylvia. She's gonna run away in one day. You know, where'd the Matrix take her? Where'd she go? And then you feel this inside. That's all represented by the Truman Show. You're gonna see the nooks and crannies, all the hidden cameras. There's a frequency. Wait a second. He's tuned in. He hears that they're talking about me. Wait a second. This something's wrong here. And then he's going to get mad. Then he said, you ain't going to gaslight me no more. You ain't going to gaslight me no more. I'm scared. He goes, I'm going to go on the ship. I'm going to go on the boat. I'm going to explore. I got to find out the truth about this reality. Someone with like a lot of money probably has something that they could fly and try to go to some of these lands that are out there. It's true, right? And then you start going down, this is your limited world right here. But what if the world is bigger than what we thought, just like Truman? Don't they show you the things in the movies? Now, Truman said, wait, this world's kind of small here. Well, I want to explore. We got to explore. Brother Hawk writes, change is constant. It's the only guaranteed in life, Brother Hawk. I love you, Brother Hawk. That's what we need. This is the message. This is the time. You're going to tell, ready? You're going to tell your kids, your grandkids, right? Or your friends. You're going to tell them about this year. Do you understand? That's how serious this is. You're going to tell your children, your grandchildren about 2026. Do not go back. I'm giving, and that's why you really want to focus your attention here, because if you're focused on fear, they try to get Schumann to turn back. Turn back. Look at the storm. Look at the waves, Schumann. And he was scared of the water. He was scared because he had family trauma. He had the persecution implants. Turned back, right? Was scared because it happened to his father. I teach about the subconscious on this channel. These are deep-rooted traumas. And that's why we all, if you are able to fight through it to your dream, your vocation, if you could actually connect with your true love. If Truman connected with Sylvia, everything collapses. But the Matrix took her away. So then you're sitting there, and you're stirring, because it's always about love. It's always about the intuition that you know that there's something wrong. And it can't be put back in the box. The system needs you to pay attention to it. You got to stop paying attention to it. And the less that it's your currency. I've shared this over the years, okay? Your attention is the currency of the universe. Where are you paying you have to pay it, right? You got to pay it. Are you spending your time, scrolling on Instagram, or are you studying Dr. Dilbert Blair like Uncle Mike did? I don't know the answer. You do. And that's why we do want these divine counterparts to come together, because a lot of people, they're searching in life. There's a constant search, like Truman was searching. But once you don't have to search anymore, then it's an activation that happens. There's an activation. The frequency of the world, when you look at the Schumann resonance right now, you feel it. Do you feel it? Let us know in the comments if you feel this right now. And we will not go back, just like Truman didn't go back. We're writing Schumann is activating Truman. You are the true man. You are the true woman. The true ones. Not the ones that are just running off the subconscious programs. And everyone is in their own little bubble to escape from. There will be people that want to go back. You're focused on you. It's 1 versus 1. I appreciate that love, 1111. We need some love, 1111 in this world. Yeah. The drive for truth. When the drive for truth is greater than the fear of death, you get in the boat and go, just like Truman. Listen, it's got to resonate with someone. It's got to hit someone. It's going to ring like a bell. The drive for truth becomes greater than the fear of death. You say enough is enough. There's more to this life, and I got to see what's out there. I got to see, and I'm going to set a sail, and I'm going to keep going until I hit that. Oh, wait a second. And he hit the wall. Oh, wait a second. Now we got to get out of here. And then when you get out of here, don't worry about it. It was part of your training. Just leave it in the past. Leave the world behind. Leave it. Get your love up. Get your true passions. Get your house in order is something that I've shared. And the more that you are feeling this, and don't gaslight yourself, number one. If you feel it, if you feel things in your heart, this is what the rational brain. So this is representing how the rational brain is the rational brain, or is it the heart? And when you keep going, what is my heart telling me? What is the intuition that's telling me? We could see the Schumann resonance chart, whiting out, giving us timeline jump evidence, going to blackout, coming back, glitches, weather anomalies. The sun is firing off like never before. Where are we? We've been in accelerated training. Carla connects. Absolutely. This has been an accelerated process, especially from last year, because we're approaching the end. So when he's in that boat and the director starts I'll make the fake storm. Oh, make the sea so scary. So he turns back. Nah, give it more. Give it more. So we're witnessing this, and this really has been. You have to also understand there's multiple calendars, so it's happening shift after shift. So now the fire horse is coming, right? So when the matrix calendar turned, right now we got the fire horse, the horseman. Are the horsemen here? You can hit the horses in the chat. We got to go up and running. We got to go up and running now. So your divine Sophia energy is gonna give you that activation. You're gonna see this. There's only so long because it's not a real reality. And then you start seeing the glitches. Then you start picking up on the freak. Wait a second, they're talking about me. He overheard them. And then you can't unsee it, dude. And I've been speaking to people. I see weird behaviors in people. You walk around, keep your eyes peeled, baby. Keep your eyes peeled. You're going to see the Truman Show. So we don't gaslight ourselves. The people that activate, you ever see the turn back? You ever see that? So when that happens, that's why you need the full armor of God, bro. Because you're not going to be I know what I saw. That's what do you understand gaslighting? Got a full video on the channel page on gaslighting. People might have got trapped by the covert narcissist in their relationship. You know what gaslighting is, right? So there's a relationship that you have with the director. No, I know best for you. I know best for you, Truman. No, I know you better than you know yourself. That's what he said. He goes, Truman, I know you better than you know yourself. Nah, son. He said, nah, I got to get on this ship. I got to get the heck out of here, right? How many people feel this right now? Put a like on this podcast today so all the people listen to it. I appreciate that. And people, this is your confirmation. You're hearing this word today. I'm giving you the transmission. You say, wait, yeah, they ain't going to I feel this. Yeah, I'm not going crazy. This is the Truman Show. The Truman Show's over. Truman Show's over. What are you actually living for? You have to ask yourself the question. What are you living for? What are you making the decision? Are you making the decision out of fear? Oh, you know what? I better do this work because this is my rational brain. This is what the Matrix guy up in the booth. This is what the director. He was telling me to do this job. Oh, my worthless friends. They said I got to go in this relationship because they're miserable. Wake up, girl. Oh, I'm going to go after this one. Here's the arm candy right there. That fades, bro. Anyone that wants to share this, it's just the truth here on this channel. The Truman Show's over. And so that's that Schumann resonance, the heart. And there's got to be someone in your life. You say, you know what? I know it. It doesn't make rational sense. I know that's my love. It doesn't make rational sense. I know this is the work I got to do. This is my vocation in life. I know it doesn't make rational sense. That's the director up there. It's the Matrix. You got to sit there. You got to know. You got to take that energy and you got to bring it down into the heart. And that field, you gotta swirl it around and then put it out to the universe. Rip the walls down. Take the ship and and hit the wall. And then you get out. He goes up the stairs and he says, "Good night, everyone." And you got to tell everyone and leave people in the dust. Sorry to say, not everyone's going to make it. It's one of our top videos on this channel right now. And there's also people that are on this listening to this today. And you say to yourself, you know what? That was holding me back, because these people we have already passed the event horizon. Listen carefully to the message. All right, you've been studying the Schumann resonance. You've been on the spiritual awakening journey for a while now. We have already passed the event horizon. We're past it. We're past that event horizon. If you wait for they're not coming, bro. I know it hurts. And once you've gone through this accelerated journey in a post-2020 world, you know the ins and outs. Kibi writes, the relationship with God. Yeah. Got to have that relationship with God. Jen writes, thank you, Michael. It's a banger episode. I appreciate that. I appreciate the community. When the chaos is going through the roof and you're feeling it in your soul, it's a soul essence that you feel. Say, I can't do this no more. I can't live this way no more. I need the good stuff. I need the real stuff. It's going to hit, like, you rather have a real job, even if the job, it's not about the pound for pound dollar amount or whatever currency that the amount of money that you make. As long as you pass your needs and it's driving you. And then what happens is all of a sudden you start creating an energy, and the stuff that you love, oh my God, all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, you start making more money doing the things that you love. But you're going to have to go through this transitional phase. Wait a second. You know what? I don't really care about all the over-the-top looks, right? People go all over-the-top looks. Nah, there's something about the soul. That's the Sylvia moment. The girl that gets you to realize there's something more to this world. It doesn't make rational sense. And then you can't see these things anymore. And the pain rivets through the body. The pain rivets through the body until the world burns to the ground. Till the lights fall off the Truman Show ceiling. Anastasia, thank you so much for the super chat. Anastasia writes, we are the truth, the way, the light. Keep going. Absolutely. This is the way. And we are the way showers for one another. And we're showing the people, okay, we got to get on this boat here, right? We got to set sail. And even though the director says, make the waves, make it spooky, spooky, spooky. Do you see spooky spookies in the world right now? Look at the distractions. Look at the clowns. Can't turn back. That's the way. And then you hit the wall. You say, oh, I can't believe it. This construct is real. Oh, and then good night, everyone. Done. Good night, everybody. Poet 114 Records. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Sending love. I'm sending love back to you, Poet. I love you guys. We're walking each other home. And the faster, you see, Truman, he didn't have a group of people. But when you have a group of people and then you all get on the ship, or you all push against the wall, you all push against the frequency fence, you all push as one movement, one consolidated effort. And I went over this in yesterday's very powerful lesson. Grateful for the outpouring of support. So many people resonated. You changed your life. We're not only doing this as an individual. There are people that have ascended over the years, but we're doing this as the collective now. This is not just a one-person ascension. We're doing this collectively. As it was a little difficult for Schumann to fight through the gaslighting and everything, because This is weird. But that brief moment, these brief moments in our life, as we witness the reality collapse, you can't put it back in the box once the seed of doubt is planted. The plants are growing. The tree, it's like a tree right now. It's one of those giant trees. You ever see those things that look like mountains and they say it's really a stump? What are your thoughts on those giant trees? Maybe the seed of doubt is making a giant tree, and the giant tree is growing up to the sky right now. You ever see the mountains that look like a tree stump? Fossilized. What's going on? What's going on in the world? Right? Are you stuck? Again, in your life, it's your intuition. It's something. You say, you know what? All that stuff that's gaslighting, there's something out there. There's something I'm curious to know. That's all you have to do. You got to get to this place right now, right? The Schumann resonance connected to the human brain waves, and the human brain waves are blasting. They're firing off right now. And you're going to say to yourself, you know what? I got to know what's out there. I got to know the truth. And once the drive for truth is greater than the fear of death, the show is over, kid. And so it is. I appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below. If you are feeling this, know that you're not crazy. The timelines have shifted. This show cannot go on. So this is the big finale. What more clowns will they bring for the big finale? It's a big one, baby. And I'm grateful for all of you that tuned in. If you were able to focus your attention throughout this podcast today, you are well on your way. It's something I teach on this channel. A lot of people cannot focus their attention. If your attention span is, ooh, squirrel. If your attention span, and again, it's just the way of the world, right? It's the constant algorithms, constant the short form. You keep what squirrel? If you're able to focus your attention, then you see, then you know, okay, that light fell down. Then you know that girl, that Sylvia over there. Then you start seeing this stuff, and then you can't put it back in the box. That's why you're constantly distracted with nonsense and clowns. Tanya 144, thank you so much for the super chat. Tanya writes, we must unite and keep pushing. All push together. Grateful when you push together here. I'm grateful if you click subscribe, click like, share the video. We're just everyday life people, and it's a movement that goes through the people. If you feel this, you're validated. You're not going crazy. You know the show is over. All right? Keep going forward with your life. Know that there's a lot of traumas that are coming up to the surface. This video is going to motivate you, and really check out the previous videos that will pop up here. If you're watching the replay, at the pinned comment, go to the channel page, hit me up on Facebook. I love your posts on Facebook. We grow the community on Facebook daily. I'm so grateful for all of you. We got TikTok, Patreon, new video up on Patreon, Instagram. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors. Even if the sky starts falling down. Wait a second, that's it. What is that, a camera? A light? What is that thing? Schumann activates Truman. Just keep going, kid. I love you guys.